Morning. This week we're having a Chewing the Fat Tuesday. Got my grandkids tomorrow for the day and overnight, so there'll be no time for waffle. So I thought I'd talk through what I've been doing. It's been a bit of a rubbish few days really. Last week we lost an old friend, the oldest friend of my sister, in sad circumstances, and so it's been quite a reflective time. And I've slowed things down a bit. I managed to get some gardening done, and I went to see my sister on Sunday evening to spend some time with her. And I came home and I did a bit of gardening. I've been blessed to have some great cake sales yesterday. So today is very much a baking day, which is good because it's peaceful and plodding. So that's kind of good, that's good for me. It's good for my head. But before I go into all that, I'll show you what I did yesterday, because as soon as I come back from my sister's, I went to B&Q. And I thought I need to start doing some bits out the back. Now I've got the polytunnel ready, I need to sort of start at the back and work my way up the garden. So I'll show you what I've done so far. So I've had a little sort out in the back. I had a pile of plants on here that I'd bought and not put out yet. So I made a bit of a start. Mr. Jones is keeping an eye on things. Thank you, Mr. Jones. I've filled out this box here. It's got a couple of little climbers. So it's just still looking a bit straggly at the moment. Like my cake making and my cooking, I wing everything. It'll come out beautiful, but I do just vibe everything. But this little climber's doing really well. There's lots of little flowers about to pop open on there. There's some little like sedums in here which are slowly growing because it gets really hot this end. Nothing will really live, so I might put some sempervivum in there as well. But yeah, that's brightened up. I've tidied this box up, and I've put some tulips in because they're reduced. I've got some beetroot at the bottom, but I'm going to put a mixture of lettuce and flowers seeds in there, I reckon. Have a little brightness at the back. I've got this space now, we've moved the recycling bin, so I'm going to have another planter, I reckon, here. I want more flowers that I see when I come out the garden. I bought a new rose in memory of our friend, and this is slowly coming together. Pop this in at long last. There is something under there, but I don't know whether it's going to come back. It should have been okay over the winter, but I'll see. I might pop something else in there. I bought this brilliant planter from Aldi. I think it's £24.99, but it's a lovely looking thing. And so I've popped some tarragon and sage, some oregano, and some lemon balm, and picked up a few of the cabbages out the polytunnel to pop in there, so I can just pick the leaves from out the back door. I've got some, I think this is an oregano. I thought it was marjoram, but I think this is oregano as well. I'll have to have a smell. I've got some chives and some garlic chives. This is empty. It had a climber in it, but that looks like that's died as well, so I'm going to rethink what I'm popping in there, but it needs filling up. This is already in here, but that's looking pretty already. I love primulas because they come back every year and they're beautiful little faces. This is Oh God, what is this? Begins with A. Oh my God, my brain's just gone. Thought it might have been lobelia, but I don't think it is. Anyway, there's nothing much else in these ones at the moment. This has a pretty blue flower because it gets, like it said, it gets hot here, so I need to put a load of soil in and think about what I'm putting in. Got an empty one here, my old thyme plants. These are some like snowdrops that have gone over now, so something else will have to go in there too. Got a couple of climbers in here which are starting to come back to life. Some everlasting sweet peas. This needs tidying up. This is the Gardener's Delight. Is it? Oh no, the Generous Gardener. I keep calling it the wrong name. It's a beautifully scented David Austin rose. Nice pink colour, but it's a climber, and like last year it struggled. Pinky green fly. Need to get some of the ladybirds over here, so I'm hoping it's going to shoot up a bit more this year. That's cool. Oh, my poor bench needs a bit of a fix. Don't know what these bulbs are, I can't remember, but I've got some Brussels sprouts and leeks that I need to put out that I picked up. No, it's not Brussels sprouts, it's Cavallonero kale. Why did I think it was Brussels sprouts? And some of these kids, I love these. They're such funny little characters, especially when they shoot up later in the summer, and they just look like little aliens, the plants. Giant Echeveria. And then this had strawberries in it, which is, some of them are coming back. I did have some tumbling toms in there last year. I don't know what I'll put in it this year, because like I said, it's very hot, and my verbena's coming back, and hopefully this climber will come back to life. But that's outside, which is starting to pick up. Yes, that was a nice little bit of planting time yesterday. I enjoyed that. Right, back in the kitchen. So today I'm going to cook some coffee cake, some school cake, and I think some chocolate. That's my aim. I'd like to do some cookies as well too. Also, I bought some new cutters from Aldi. Their middle aisle's lethal, isn't it? Good grief. I'm glad we haven't got a Lidl that's really close by as well, but that Aldi's bad enough for temptation. But yes, I bought some cutters, £2.50 for the lot, for these and these. Bunny, Easter egg, carrot. Though, as much as that might be nice if you're making them for people at home or your grandkids or kids or whatever, as a set, it's not giving you as many biscuit area as that, so I'll have to think what else I can put with the Easter egg and bunny. I think I had a lovely recipe I used a couple of days ago out of this that my mum had given me. I've done a short on it before. And what biscuits were they called? I don't think they were even called anything particular, you know. Where are you? Biscuits. Was it the rich biscuits? No, it wasn't that one. Could have been, I suppose. Was it? Don't remember using lemon. No, it wasn't, you silly sausage. It was the plain biscuits. Look at that. And what I love about this is when you're following the recipe, because I don't always follow recipes, but I want to with these, because like old recipes are, you know, tried and tested, aren't they, properly, like old school. Love it. And I love, this is so very much me, when it's giving you simplest of instructions. Look at that, hardly anything to it. And I love the fact it says bake in a moderate oven, and it gives you the Fahrenheit, and for about 15 minutes. I love the about bit. Do you know what I mean? Because that is because people used instinct a lot with cooking, and that's exactly what I do. You know, you sort of by touch and by eye, you know, and you know, you begin to know when things are ready. That's how it is for me anyway. So I think I'm going to make some more of these, because I made some sunshine cakes, that was it, and they all went pretty quickly. So I think what I might do is make some of those, maybe put some chocolate in, and then I'm going to maybe decorate the eggs or put some kind of icing on it to sort of make it more enticing. But this recipe was absolutely beautiful. I've never felt such silky dough. It was beautiful, really nice. So yes, I'll probably do that. But this is precious, this was. My mum gave it me, it was her mum's. And I didn't know you can still get B-row flour. Saw it in Asda. That's amazing. So it's proper old school. So yeah, I'm going to look at some other cake ideas, because it's got cakes, I think it's got pies, scones, ooh, coconut rock, I love coconut. Yeah, different pastry, jam tarts. I was thinking of doing, oh, coconut tartlets, they sound nice as well. Yes, so I think I'm going to give more of this a go, because they all just seem to be quite short, you know, simple recipes, and that's what you kind of want. And I know that people around here love, you know, like the traditional sort of bakes, and that's very much what I do. It's a shame I had an inquiry. Someone messaged me on my Facebook, because she walks past the house, asking if I could do a last minute birthday cake. But sadly, she was after one of these, something that looks like a Rolex. And it's like, that isn't what I do. That isn't what I do at all. I could make something that looks like a rose garden, or something that looks like a lovely, fluffy, buttercream iced bunch of loveliness. But no, that's not my thing. It's just a shame, really, because she hasn't been to the shed, which it surprised me. But it was nice too that I seem to be getting like passing trade. I've still not done my leafleting. Oh God, it's having enough time in between talking to myself, gardening and baking. Yeah, I just haven't had time. I want to try and make time this week though, because I need to sort of go to the hairdressers, because I'm desperate for a haircut. I've got roots that are just so telling, it's outrageous. So yes, I need to do that, and maybe I'll get some more. And I could do with having time to make some cakes. I have got pictures of them somewhere. Honestly, I'd be a lot more successful if I was organised, I'm sure. But it'll come to me, and I keep being told not to rush, that things will come, things will happen. Same with my meals as well, because I want to get back doing that. I actually learned how to use the slow cooker mode on my Ninja Combi oven the other day. So I managed to have a chilli going in this one, and a cottage pie filling in this. Oh, the kitchen smelled beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yes, I want to get more of those on the go as well. So it's all go here, except for tomorrow. It'll be all go in a different sort of way because the grandkids there, nearly 2 and 4.5. Bless them, but they do love playing and running around here. So yes, I'll be getting nothing else done, so I must get on with some baking today. I'm also going to give these moulds another go. I've bought some spray to put in them. A lovely friend of mine advised me to try and get some of the markings on the cake properly. When I tried doing them before, they wouldn't come out. So yes, I'm trying to do sort of more Easter vibes. I can't believe how quickly everything's coming round. Just like every weekend, there's just something. If it's birthdays, Mother's Days, Easters, this and that and the other. It's like, whoa, golly, you know. The year seems to be charging ahead. I can't believe we're at the end of March already. Absolutely crazy. Oh, makes you quite thoughtful really. Reminds you, like, you know, time passes fast. And if you can be in a good enough place, bloody enjoy it and be thankful and grateful for everything. You know, every time someone, you know, my phone tinkles and I know someone's at the bake, I'm always saying thank you out loud. You know, not through the thing because that would just freak them out. But I'm very, very grateful because not only, you know, can I make a little bit of money, and not much at the moment, but it's picking up. But it's helping me mentally too. It's giving my mind the rest it's needed for quite some time. Because I love it. I love cooking. I love baking. I really do. I love talking. That's why I do this as well. I mean, I'm talking to myself. It's kind of licensed for that. I mean, we all go around talking to ourselves a bit, don't we, really? But yeah, things are slowly sort of picking up, and it's so good to get in the garden. And like, I put a video up at the weekend. My husband had really helped by moving the polytunnel and all that, and space for the chickens, and you know, seeds on the go. I was hoping to get more done on the go because I want to help a neighbour as well, start some veg off for him, and maybe sell some seedlings maybe. But perhaps I need to stop blinking waffling on and actually get on with it. But my oven's warming up at the moment, and I'm going to keep a steady sort of pace with it because I've got the sponge recipe off to it. See, I'm going to do it in one of these size, these size tins, which I then divide into 12 slices. And that's just enough, so the conveyor belt will start soon of doing all that. And I've got to try and stop the temptation of eating bits of cake crumbs and icing. I don't know how I've not got rickets or something. Perhaps I need to do a carrot cake to at least get some veg scraps in there. Awful really. But it's good once things start growing in the garden. That encourages me a lot more. Like I've shown you out the back there, I did put more like lettuce salad leaves in there last year. Excuse me, I'm so shattered, always am. That's probably because of the cake crumb diet. But yes, I'm going to get a mixture of flowers and lettuce leaves, I think, out the back there. More herbs on the go because I need to start collecting things for going forward for spell work, which I'm not getting the time to do at the moment and to learn about. I'm reading up on it like every morning, and it really interests me, but there's so much I need to sort of get together, but what I can gather from the garden, so that'll be exciting times. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to days with a little bit more light, and it's proper grey today. It's not very inspiring out there. But anyway, let's see what today brings, really. I've told my sister to have a bit of her time and make sure she looks after herself. And I'm going to be doing the same, and putting a lot of love in my cakes. Because it's lovely seeing people coming back. There's two little lads, actually, that I shouldn't call them little lads. These two lads that come along nearly every morning, and it's like they're just doing an inspection on me, and it's almost going, I think they've bought something once or twice, but I think they're like just having a look, seeing what's on offer. And that kind of encourages me then to sort of like, what will they buy? What is it they're looking for? I think that was the lad I think I mentioned before. I mentioned chocolate cake, so I'll definitely make another chocolate cake today. I want to have a go at marble cake, or whatever it's called. I haven't done one of them in a while. Might do that actually. Something a bit different. But yes, it's nice seeing the reactions. And I mean, I had my first queue, and when I say queue, it was just one person at the shed, and then someone else waiting for their turn. But I thought, yay! It's my first queue for the cake shed. It's brilliant. I absolutely love it. I get such a buzz out of it. I can't wait to be able to sort of divide it between this and the garden. I don't know how I ever managed to do anything when I went out to work in the garden, but I suppose it's helped me actually think about what seedlings I'm putting in, because some years I've had on the go about 100 tomato plants. The one year they were like planted everywhere. They were in the polytunnel, they were in the greenhouse, they were planted in my flower beds. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. I mean, I've still got some toms in the freezer to use. I've got a load of green ones that I've pickled. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what will come along this year. So I'm going to get on with my baking. And so you've had a little update on the garden out the back, and like I said, as you notice, I will put things in as I see fit. I do not do uniform in anything, and that's the way I like it. Plonked. It's probably a better word I can use than plonk, isn't there, really? But yes, it's lovely to start seeing things really blooming again, and it's going to be good to see some flowers, which is just so pleasing to the eye. And I can see my rose bushes are absolutely, well, they need pinning back. They're going absolutely crackers. Beautiful pink rose. These ones are inherited, and a beautiful red rose. And my honeysuckle's going crazy. Lots to look forward to, lots to be thankful for. Any cake ideas, or what sort of veg do you find really easy to grow, or salad stuff? Easy wins. Yes, I really need to get on with my seeds. I was going to say do some this evening, but it's Goddess Circle tonight, so I'm quite excited about that. Just really got to tie my hands together when I go in the shop, so I can't be buying more incense sticks. I'm slightly obsessed. I've always got some on the go. Love it. But yes, I'm looking forward to seeing which goddess we'll meet this evening and what I'll learn from it. But that'll be a nice little bit of chill time after a day of baking. Might even take some little samples up again. I'm going to start being known as the feeder. It's joy, isn't it? And that's what it's all about. So be happy, be kind. Don't let what's going on in the world get you down. Because if you read history, this world's always been a mess since humans flipping inhabited it. So create your own bubble, a bubble of happiness, and spread some joy. No point moaning. Not unless you're going to go out and do something. Don't start moaning or procrastinating. Do. Smile and have a good day. Take care. Like, comment, subscribe. Nice comments. Remember, always nice comments, please. This isn't a negative space. You don't have to like me. You don't have to watch me. Be ace if you could subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 now. One more and I'll be at 120. That's a nice round number. But yes. Have a good day. And I'll be back with you soon, I'm sure.